What's up everyone, welcome back. So I just got done test driving a Rivian R1S. Turns out that Rivian has a delivery center here in Las Vegas where you're able to book demo rides. So I booked one as soon as I could. So I was able to test drive their quad motor large pack version, which that one boasts over 835 horsepower and over 900 foot-pounds of torque, accelerating the R1S from 0 to 60 in as little as 3 seconds, which is pretty insane considering that this SUV weighs over 7,000 pounds. Unfortunately, I didn't have much time with the vehicle, so I was able to get some quick footage as well as take it on a quick drive, so at least I'll be able to show that off to y'all. But without further ado, let's get started. Yeah, let's do kind of a quick walk around this thing. So, I had a blast, I'm kind of shooting some footage afterwards, but I had a blast driving this car. This is the limestone color, which on their website, it doesn't really do it justice, just how cool this actually looks. I'm loving this color, man. Overall, man, super impressed. I love the black rooftop. It just accents it super nicely. All right, so I brought my trusty suitcase with me and we're gonna do a test of the Frunk here. But as you can tell, this Frunk is massive. Just look how deep this Frunk is. And I do pause for the noise, the AC is on because it's hot out today, but there's actually two options you can do. It has it's like a Frunk within a Frunk. So you can actually pull this out as well for a little bit more space. Sorry, we're trying to figure this out here, but you do have a little bit of space here, for some additional room. And you can just fold that up, but we're gonna throw our trusty suitcase. I brought it this time. And would you look at that? Suitcase fits in here just fine. You can actually fit a little bit more in here. Actually, I could probably fit a full-on checked size bag in this Frunk. Super impressed. And then also, said the trusty Rivian employee's right here, but of course they can't be in the footage, but so I think he was saying there's a button right here. Not only does it open by itself, it closes by itself. Tesla. Get on freaking board with this. It's 2023. I need an auto Frunk in this. And then just to open it, there's a couple of ways. You can either do it through the app, you can do it through the button, or you can do it through the car. Overall, super impressed so far. All right, so checking out the trunk of the R1S. So same concept. There's a nice little button right here that you can open the trunk with. And this also has another option that you can actually lower this nice little tailgate. And at first I was like, there's actually quite a bit of room back here. This is the third row. So, and here it is with the third row fold down. So definitely quite a bit of space back here. But something special that we have here as well, here's the 20-foot hose for the air compressor, the onboard air compressor that it has. So if you ever get, like a low tire or anything like that, got you covered. Classy first aid kit as well. And something that I did not know as well is hidden under here as well. There's an option here. You can actually get a spare tire put in here. Loving the option for a spare tire, but we can also pull this out. And we're gonna bust out the trusty suitcase. Excellent. So would you look at that? I probably wouldn't be able to fit this right over it, but no big deal. But if you ever have the need where you need some extra space, I could see a stroller being able to go back here. If you took this out and throw a stroller in here, we actually might be able to do it. I don't have kids, so I don't have a stroller to demonstrate for you, so I'm sorry, but yeah, lots of room in the R1S. And so this just has a very rugged feel to it. Like I was saying, I just want to take this thing up in the mountains for a week and almost never return. All right, so some cool little quirks of the R1S and Rivian as a whole. So that has a flashlight right there as well, which does recharge in the door. And then also, we'll pull this out here, but that is a portable Bluetooth speaker. Yes, this thing comes with a Bluetooth speaker that you can use, for events, like partying and all that. And it does charge via the car, so all you gotta do is just slide it back in there. And then it's a little close-up of the black interior here. I love this interior, just like I said, the attention to detail, I love the Rivian lettering and all that, and the aluminum that's right here, that's just super nice. And we'll kind of check out the center console here. So of course I don't know. I'm not too sure. Oh, that's how we open it. Sorry, I'm new to this, but yeah, lots of space in here. It almost goes up to my elbow. And then to close it, we just go like that. And you got some nice storage or nice area to set stuff here as well. So, and of course, here's how you open the doors. When the doors are unlocked, these handles will protrude. So it's super big wheels. That's also excellent. we will take my trusty suitcase out of here. All right, make sure my mic is working. But so you can scoot this seat forward. So based off of your sitting position. But here's my seating height right here. And as you can see, where I sit, still plenty of room. But we're gonna check out my seating height with the third row. So as you can see, I did scoot this forward a bit, but we'll see just how far we can scoot it. Yeah, so you can scoot this thing pretty far forward, but we're not gonna scoot that far back. We'll scoot just a little bit. But to get in, so of course, that's the only downfall being so tall is I can't, get back there. But so we'll climb into the third row. All right, real big question. Can I close this all the way? Oops. Oh, there we go. We sure can. So here I am in the third row. Got a little bit, like I said, knees are just kind of touching just a little bit. But overall, I can actually fit. Got a second, like, kind of glass panoramic roof. Here's a better shot of just kind of your view from the third row. We do have some nice speakers as well as air vents. These air vents are great, especially if you got kids and all that or pets and it's toasty. Like I said, it's 100 and I think it's 100. Oh, it says 120. I don't think it's actually that hot right now, but still, I am sweating. Got some cool little coat racks there. You can hang some stuff off the back of there. Additional tweeters and also handholds, LED lighting and all that right here. But yeah, overall, I'm just super impressed. Super impressed with this car. You do have a spot like a wrist hole right here. And then also there's some additional room here as well to stow some stuff as well as a cup holder. Got your nice subwoofer speaker back here. And like I said, here's just a better shot of just how much room you'll have once you lower the third row, which like I said, that's a lot of room. So you have nice hooks right here to stow some cargo or anything that you need. It does have a rear wiper as well. But yeah, so let's go check. But yeah, we'll go take it for a drive now. We'll have some fun. So we're recording as well. So if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, we're gonna start off an all-purpose though, okay? It's like everyone's normal driving mode.
Okay.
I'll put you on high. The cool thing about all-purpose mode is if you do go faster than 45 miles per hour, it will start to slow itself or lower itself down for better efficiency.
Oh, so I love the cooled seats.
Right? Yeah, I got
so
it turned on for you right now. AC is all good in your face. You're good.
Oh yeah, I'm perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yep, so everyone watching, yep, we're taking the R1S for a test drive. We got my trusty Rivian employee here with me. He's awesome. He let me shoot some footage prior, and he kind of gave me the quick spiel on Rivian, which there's still way more to it, but this is a nice 15.6-inch display, and then we have an additional display here. How large is this one?
North of 11 inches. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, so it's huge. That's all we know, and that's all we need to know. In my Y, I only have a screen here. So I thought I didn't need this, but after driving an X and then having this, I'm like, okay, I kind of missed this.
Right, screen right in front of you.
Yes, so got our turn stocks here. So just for everyone, so there was a rumor floating around that you cannot use your phone as a key. That is incorrect. We busted that myth today. So like Teslas, you can use your phone only as a key. Actually, they have a nice trusty key fob, and they even have like the cool little wristband he was showing me, which that only comes with the launch edition. But sooner or later, like, I'll maybe get that out to everyone. But yeah, let's go for a drive. So just back. Whoops. So I've never driven one of these before, so this is my first experience, so I'm super excited. All right. All right.
Right now your regen is on high. Do you want to leave it on high? Do you want to lower it
Yeah,
down?
we can leave it on high. So yep, this does have regen braking, similar to a standard electric vehicle. So like when I take my foot off the accelerator, it's basically so you don't have to use your brakes. But overall, first impression, steering wheel super smooth. Like it's just very light. Like I can actually turn it with one finger. Like I think I've only seen Rolls-Royce where you're actually able to do that, to turn it with one finger. So that's super impressive so far. But I feel extremely rugged in this thing. Like I feel really high off the ground. I just feel really comfortable. Of course, it's only been like 10 seconds, but still, first impression, very impressed so far. I'm just gonna leave the Y here, and I'm just gonna take this with me and never come back.
Nice to make it right, okay?
So make a left, then next light make a right. Gotcha.
And after we do make it right, the next light, I'll probably switch over to sport mode, okay?
Ooh, don't tempt me. Yeah, which this car, so this is the quad motor, correct?
This is the quad motor,
So this is
with
quad.
a large battery pack and the off-road tires.
Yep, so quad motors have, I believe it was 835 horsepower,
Yep, you got it.
which over 800 horsepower in an SUV is absolutely insane.
7,000 plus pound vehicle, it is
Uh-huh.
insane.
You say 7,000 plus?
7,000 plus pounds. It's a heavy vehicle, but it can
Wow.
move. It can get around.
So you heard it from the man himself, over 7,000 pounds in an SUV that goes 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Nuts. I love it. See, nice, quick, like very quick display. See, I love that too. That's something that, you know, other car companies are lacking. Like this basically reminds me of an iPad.
Exactly. iPad
But,
on wheels.
yep, it's very quick, very crisp. Because, you know, I've only seen the Lucid. I haven't actually driven it yet, but apparently it's extremely clunky and just not quite there yet, which maybe someday. But yeah, definitely an iPad on wheels. Oh.
And this is just all-purpose mode.
And that's just all purpose. We're not in sport mode yet.
So switching over right now. So that's just letting you know you're crossing the lane, that little noise.
So squeeze through here. It's a little bit bigger than my Y, so we'll be extra cautious today.
You do have your bird's eye view though too, so you could watch it as well.
Oh, man. Okay, now you're just
Just gets you
you're
rewarded.
killing me.
So I just switched you to sport mode, so your right height did go to the lowest setting right here. So like 9.5 inches of ground clearance now, and your right style is now over to the stiff setting, okay?
Okay,
Might feel a little bit more of the bumps, but you have all the power now.
so we're fully unlocked. All right, so now we're in sport mode. Oh, shit. Oh.
There's a lot of power. All drive safety there. You signed the waiver.
Yep. We got up to, I think we got to, I don't even know what we got up to. I was too excited, but I said, so yeah, so I've driven an R1T before, which I've driven Jimmy's R1T, which hopefully, Jimmy, you're watching this. I'm in a Rivian just for you, Jimmy, but yeah, man, Rivian's got it. I'm loving this SUV.
Does the pedal feel more responsive when you're pressing on it?
It did, yeah. Like the second I pushed down on it, we just
yeah.
booked it. Yeah, just overall, just man, so smooth. And so just keep going straight here.
Keep going straight here. I actually want to try something else with you too, okay?
Yeah, feel free.
Switch over to the off-road mode. Off-road mode, I mean, if you're in the highest setting, it's going to cap your speed up to about 20 miles per hour, so you can't go north of that. But if you're in off-road higher standard, you get your full speed, like, you know, the 116 miles per hour max there. So you could drive on this on normal roads. Only caveat is it does disengage your parking sensors.
Okay.
And you can't use like adaptive cruise control or Driver Plus.
Gotcha.
I want you to try it out because it will feel a little bit different when you're driving. You might sense more of the body roll too.
Just because we're a lot higher.
Yep.
Which, so you said 116 miles an hour max?
I believe it's around like 112, 116 miles per hour max.
So you hear that. Over 100 miles an hour in a 7,000 pound SUV. And a 7,000 pound like fully electric SUV.
Do you feel a little bit more resistance in the pedal now compared to sport mode?
Yep, definitely do. But still, I feel comfortable driving the car. Like this is fun. No, because I love SUVs. I love the rugged feel. I just like being higher off the ground.
Yes,
like
totally agree with you there.
I know some people love sports cars, but they're just not for me.
That's another reason why I love this all-terrain off-road mode is because when you do press like the right height and high, 13 inches of ground clearance, it stays at this height the whole entire time you drive. Whereas in all-purpose mode, it will lower you down for better efficiency. You start going, faster than 45, 50 miles per hour.
So since we're going 50 right now, is it lowering?
It's
or
not because we're in all-purpose, but we're in off-road mode.
Okay.
If we're in all-purpose mode right now, it would start to lower itself down.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you can tell, we're definitely a lot higher off the ground, which you know me, I love the higher off the ground feeling.
Make a random light, okay? But as you're kind of swaying in the lane, you kind of feel that body roll a little bit. Oh, yeah. Not as tight as it was in sport mode.
Yeah, that's okay though.
That's the beauty about it though, right? You just press one little button and your whole vehicle switches to something new.
Yeah, see, very smooth turn. Now, I know this has some sort of like lane keep assist. I know we were talking about that too. So I know a lot of people had questions about that as well. Like just, I guess, how that works.
Yeah, so can't go into it right now because we're in off-road mode. So let me actually put you back into all-purpose, okay?
Okay.
So it's gonna be very similar to off-road mode as far as like the ride comfort goes. But I just did that so I can show you something in here as far as like your different safety controls when you're driving. So you do have like the forward collision warning, right? You can make that earlier or normal. You do have automatic emergency braking in this vehicle. Lane departure warning, you can kind of set, that's going to alert you earlier or normal. It'll like make a noise at you. It'll vibrate the steering wheel as well, and it'll also nudge you if you do start drifting over to the other lane. I do have it off right now, though.
Okay.
Yep. And then the rest of the stuff is just more of like parking assist, more of like your sensors going off, things like that, just to make sure you know there's stuff around you.
And I assume this uses Google Maps. Is that where this is coming from? Like all this data?
The navigation itself is Google, I believe. It's this great navigation that you'll have no issues plugging in whatever address you have, right, and getting there. But the actual satellite imagery is a different source. It's not Google.
Okay.
And it'll make a left at this next light, okay?
Copy that.
And let me know if you want to try a different mode too. We're back in all-purpose right now. We're going to make a left.
So left at this light, correct? Okay. See, very quick braking. The brakes are very responsive in this vehicle. It doesn't feel like I'm driving, you know, a giant like Hummer or a Suburban.
And we'll make a right at that light up there, up the hill, okay?
All right. So overall, I'm just loving the interior. This is the black interior, and we have this nice, like, kind of like, and this is real wood trim too. Which, so if you own one of these, if you take it to a detailer, be careful. Do not let them, like, you know, put that Armor All crap on your wood interior, because that will permanently stain it. I know some people with like Teslas that have the wood interior and all that, they would, you know, take it to like a quick car wash, and then dude would just wipe it and it's done.
Really? Okay. Solid point. Do you want to try a different drive mode?
Yeah, so what else do we got?
So Conserve mode's a little bit different, right? So kind of capping your speed, capping your power a little bit.
As that will allow us to get that max, so basically the max range.
Yeah, you know, it'll like add like another 20-30 miles of range back onto your estimator there. And it is switching the vehicle from an all-wheel drive vehicle to like a two-wheel drive, and that's the two front wheels.
Okay.
Yep.
Which that'd be good for, you know, like road trips, anything like that.
You know, feel like you need a little bit extra range, just throw it into Conserve mode. And you'll notice, like, if you do try to accelerate faster, it is a little bit slower on the get up versus like sport mode all purpose.
It's still quick though. It's still quick.
Yeah.
Especially, I come back to the 7,000 pounds. Like, especially looking at it, like, you wouldn't know that it weighs that much.
Even driving, it doesn't really like it feels.
It does not. It does not feel like that at all.
Don't make it right at this green light, okay?
All right.
Conserve mode though, we are on like the lower ride height, so we're gonna feel a little bit more of the bumps.
Mm-hmm.
Great thing about this mode, we could raise ourselves up a little bit to kind of reduce that.
Just seeing find a place where we can test like the lane keep and all that. I don't know if there's a place to do that or the best place or.
Which hook all purpose? I mean, if you want to, I'll try to find a better road for us actually.
Okay.
Because you're trying to test out the adaptive cruise control.
Yeah, just how, like, you know, how well it keeps in the lane, like stuff like that.
So let's get in the left lane right now. And then we'll start it after the red light, just because when the red light comes, you'll have to stop to brake, right? So after the red light, we'll engage our adaptive cruise control.
Sure.
You're gonna brake those still on.
Oops.
So if you just lightly tap it, it stays on 3 clicks, and if you actually press it down, it stays on until you make that turn.
Okay.
And then to engage your adaptive cruise control, all you have to do is be going between like 15 miles per hour to 85, and what you're going to do on that right stalk is bring it down one time, and that will engage your adaptive cruise control.
Gotcha. And so I'm not sure if people in the camera can hear him at all. If you can, I apologize. He's giving me all the ins and outs of this thing, but to engage the adaptive cruise control, all you just got to do basically is just tap down, said once.
And to adjust your speed, that's going to be the buttons on the outside of the scroll wheel right here.
Okay.
And then the scroll wheels are following distance.
And so basically, highway assist.
Yep. So if you go down twice, that's for the freeway. It'll drive itself for you. This is just adaptive cruise control, so you still have to steer.
Okay.
But it'll, do your speed for you, do your following distance, and that's all controlled on the buttons on the right side of the steering wheel.
Yep. So to adjust, yeah. So we have our scroll wheel right here, and then there is actually some nice kind of hidden buttons right here. So if we want to turn up our speed or turn it back down.
And if you long press those side buttons, it'll go in increments of 5 miles per hour.
Oh, super convenient.
Usually you'll see some of our Rivian Amazon vans here. It looks like they're all out on the route still.
Yeah, I see them all the time, and like they're super cool, especially with gas. The the price it is right now, like it's the way to go.
I love seeing them everywhere. They're all over Vegas, and then we're gonna make a left at this little highlighter sign right here. Okay,
all right. And if we want to disable it, yeah, I assume.
You either hit the brake or go up on the stock.
Okay.
Yeah. We just passed right there. Got it.
Let's see if I ever miss an exit, at least I know I can brake really fast in this.
The region is there, yes. But you still have your friction brake. You can still use that too.
Yeah, just really I'm more just in awe, just because I'm having a good time.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
And of course, you know, so we have our nice glass roof here. I don't feel like super hot because, you know, it looks like it's tinted extremely well.
Actually,
So don't have to worry about, you know, having to get your upper windows tinted. So what about tint? Is there any tint or anything on these at all, or is it just, you know, standard?
So the tints are really going to be on the panoramic glass for the roof above us and the roof above the third row, and then as well as the tint, or there'll be tint on the windows on the second and third row. In the
Okay.
back. What most customers do after delivery is they tint the 2 front windows and then maybe put like a nice little tint bar in the front windshield or tint the whole windshield.
So yeah, after I didn't even know tinting your windshield, your whole, because you can tint it clear. I didn't know that for the longest time, and now I can't go without it.
Yeah, I actually had one of my customers. He had an LCAP R1S. He blacked out a lot of the different like silver features of the vehicle, and then tinted out his whole front windshield. It looks really, really nice.
So you have to tint that. Tint your front windshield, people, especially if you're here in Vegas. It's a beautiful 108 degrees right now, so it's a little toasty.
And we'll keep going straight until we hit the stop sign. Okay.
All right.
And once we see that stop sign, we'll make a right. We're almost back to the service center.
Sounds good. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, we have nice cooled seats in here, which the cooled seats work extremely well. I know some like older cooled seats, I just felt really uncomfortable. It was blowing the wind the wrong way. I was not liking it. It was just, I don't want to go any more detail than that, but it was just weird. So these, it's like, it just feels like, you know, the seats are nice and cold. It's what I would expect. And once again, thought I didn't need cooled seats, but you know, driving a 3 and a Y for as long as I have, but after having cooled seats, after driving an X and after driving this, I can't go back. I need them.
And we really didn't hear because we're on the drive, but we do have our sound system here, right? So I have like my Spotify already hooked up right here. So if you did have a Spotify account, it's like fully integrated into the vehicle. Sound quality is
Nice.
very, very crisp. We also have that with TuneIn, Tidal, and like some of the Alexa music options as well.
Okay.
But you can still always Bluetooth like your Sirius XM or Audible if you wanted to listen to that way as well.
See, so we got plenty of music options in this thing. So I guarantee the sound system is extreme quality. You say take a right at the stop sign? So make sure nobody runs the stop sign. People love to run stop signs here in Vegas, so.
And at that light up there, we'll make a right, okay? It's like the last little straightaway before the service center.
As normally what I do in my videos, do a quick walk around, I film some stuff with that, then we finish it up with the drive, and because that's the funnest part. That's what everyone wants to see. Oops. I was hearing this slight like booping sound. Like, what is that? Oh, it's a blinker.
It's a very, very subtle noise. What do you think, though? How did it feel?
It's a Rivian. Man, people don't give Rivian too much or enough credit for their vehicles. Like, they're one of those. I hope they succeed because I know, like you know, the struggle of, you know, mass producing vehicles. I just think I watched your earnings call and they were saying that R1Ss compose roughly 70% of your production because
the R1S is very, very, very popular all around the country, not just Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Especially when, like, with anything else that you're compared to, like, you know, I kind of caught some flack on X because I was like, actually, I would probably take one of these over an X. And, you know, people are, oh my God, how dare you say some such blasphemy. But yes, I'm on the record. I will take an R1S over this. Or I'm sorry, over an X. Is that right here?
Yep. We'll turn back into the service center.
So you can tell this. We've got plenty of Rivians here. And no, they're not all broke. They just hold these here as well. But and this is also a delivery center. This is a delivery center, so I know people are going to come at me in the comments that all these are broke or whatever. They're not.
And you have a bird's eye view here too as well.
Oh, see, man, y'all look at that. Look at that. Just so I don't scrape any rims or scrape any cars, I can just look down at this and oh man, amazing. But yep, that's my overall. This is the overall drive. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So you can book demo drives. This is something that's very new. So you just go on Rivian's website, type in the zip code. If they have a service/delivery center, you can come and test drive one. They highly recommend it. They love doing this. But yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See ya. That's it. Oh, sweet.
That was awesome. Nice job. Well done. Your speech is great. I need to take some notes from you. It's like I like stutter, like I talk really fast too, but like you just killed that. Very smooth, very like easy to like understand, articulate. It was